음, 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 음. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Does it sound okay? Can you hear? Mm. I gotta get used to this. Yeah, the reason. Mhm. Excuse. I'm using that voice changer, so it's gonna sound. Excuse the cringe. Little echo.
What about now? Did you hear that beep? Because I have the voice changer playing it back to me. Maybe that was it? Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever, yeah, has that ever happened? Have you ever tried talking when someone's saying, trying to mimic your exact speech? Have you ever tried talking while someone's trying to mimic this, repeat the very same thing in real time? Having that on can be like impossible. Hold on. There we go. Still a little dark even with this lamps. It's gonna just fix the settings. Wow, this thing's gonna be kind of faulty tonight. It's still a little too dark, so this model's gonna be a little out of control. Figure out the lighting situation. Sort of. The lamp, yeah. Lamp's here. It's just put a cover on it, so it's less. So it's less bright, but I don't think it's helping enough as is. So the model's going to be less responsive, but we'll make do. And if worst comes to worst, then I'll use my backup, which is this. All right. So since so let's get started. When yes, let's get started with the fun why we're here. Now, about that special game, have any guess as to what it could be? Let's just hope it works because very special game, so kind of plays by its own rules. Any guess as to what it? Any guess as to what it could be? Oh wait, till you answer. No. Smash, Mary Skelter, DMC5 modded. Hmm. Those are very Those are very good picks, but this, s- like, mm, sorry to say, but it's a bit too far off the mark. This one actually would fit nicely with the theme you're doing this year, or at least, or specifically Castlevania. I got a bit of a Castlevania game tonight. Let's get it started. Yeah, this you can probably hear. Can you hear it? You hear the ominous music.
Corrupción, impiedad religiosa y la inescrupulosa venta de indulgencias fortalecieron las reformas protestantes, quienes, denunciando la moralidad de la Iglesia Católica Romana, fundaron sus propias organizaciones para combatir a las crecientes fuerzas oscuras, brujería, caza de vampiros y muchas otras actividades ajenas a la ortodoxia. Son fuertemente perseguidas y condenadas por la Iglesia.
Display capture. Here it is.
Y es a principios del siglo XVII cuando emergieron reportes de una pequeña aldea húngara de Shakhtise sobre la desaparición de varias jóvenes.
This is Silver Knight Crusaders, an open board Castlevania made with, well, as you can see down there, a mishmash of assets. And since this game doesn't exactly work with the game capture, we're gonna have to jump back and forth between this and the game so I can read what you're typing.
Corrupción, impiedad religiosa y la inescrupulosa.
Lower game audio, sorry. Alright, let's see. It should be in here. Alright, what about, alright, is it this? Did that help? Did this help, or should I? Did that help? Is it better? That fix. That is still perfect. Okay. All right. I would use a control. I have a second keyboard on my lap because controller. You want to use a controller, you have to use. I have an Xbox controller. It doesn't work with this one, specifically Xbox, so better use keyboard. So we have 3 characters here. We could even bring a friend, but I don't have a friend tonight. Maybe when we do the full playthrough. So let's see what you're saying real quick. There's 3 characters. Which one should I go with? The blue, the red, or the black one? These sprites look awesome. Yeah, they're pretty neat, but when you see the rest of the game, it's hard to choose. Well, I'll make the executive choice and we'll go with the Belmont of the game. I haven't played this game too much, but I'll try. As you might be able to tell by now, some of these sprites look awfully familiar. Oh man. This backflip is hell overpowered. Get like crap ton of high frames. There you go, that's stage 1. Very easy. Almost too easy. This game even has cutscenes. But we'll save that for again, we'll save all the story stuff for when it's time. We'll do a full playthrough someday. With a friend. Let's go and go. Well, sorry, we're all. Guess I made that decision too quick. This intro looks cool because of the added people running around too. Yeah, I always thought this. I saw this in a video. Remember that guy I told you once? Shadow Surge, all bosses, no damage. That guy. He did a few open bore games, and this was the one that caught my eye because, well, one reason I liked watching his channel was Castlevania. Castlevania games were. Well, I was always drawn to those, specifically the DS games, but well, actually, it was just all of them really. Every Castlevania is covered more or less. Seems like we're seeing the chaos start in real time. And unique end stage animations. Okay, this amount of details is looking amazing so far. Oh, so that's how you found out about the game? Dude, nice, because this flew on the radar for me. Yeah, that wouldn't. Oh my gosh, the model. What happened? It froze. Hold on. Freezing up. Freezing up. There we go. Maybe. Alright. No. Sure. I know it shows that, not that. No, whatever. Which Castlevania would be your number 1 favorite, or is it too hard to decide? I remember telling you this 2 times before, but I definitely. Well, I haven't exactly beaten a whole bunch of them, but I certainly slayed them at the very least. But I do think I gotta be in position for this to work. Anyways, I choose Bloodlines. That one I actually beaten once as Eric. Gotta beat it again on hard. Maybe play as Johnson's his name. Or is it John? There's 2 Johns in Castlevania, right? No. Wait. I'm getting mixed up. Portrait of Ruin, his name is John. Right? I think so. Anyways, let's get back to it. Let me know if any of these look or sound familiar, because oh, by the way, another thing in this game, or this guy in particular, he's got like command inputs. like that. How did I not hit that? Yeah, there's something. Yeah, this game is pretty neat, but something about it feels kind of off. Anyways, like something about the controls. It feels a little off. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, when you double jump straight up, you can't move mid jump like this when you normal jump. Even if you're previously, oh hey, look, just like in Bloodlines, the chandelier kills them. Oh, you can hold it with and spin it. I got that breakable wall. This game has sub weapons too, of course. Ugh. This guy also has an install, if you want to call it. Oh, there we are. Now we're at the basement. We'll want this to be my basement. And water flooding. Ah, jeez. This reminds me, water in the basement, that's what happened. I don't know about you, but I read a lot of the fucking Diary of a Liberty Kid books. Wait, do I have invincibility? I picked that up. Anyways, in one of the Wicked Kid books, their basement got flooded, so yeah. Now we fight the werewolf boss. That angel statue. Wait, no. Oh gosh. I'm trying to reach for my other attack button. I'm just getting hit for it. If this is wrong controller, it'd be a lot easier. Oh well. Stage 2 clear. I remember a comment on that all bosses video saying they recognize some of the sprites. There you can see that they give the sound of the runs from there. It's fun for me. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see what you. Alright, I'm back. I think so, yeah. Jonathan and Shaw, if I remember right. Yes, that's it. Jonathan and Shaw. And then it's John and Eric in Bloodlines. So. Command inputs too. I know they were Zig and Sultan too. Really? Still need to get around to that. Still need to play that one. Yes, last night I set up the DuckStation emulator. Uh, I should probably stop there. I can't wait to delve into that in the future. Yeah, even though this is just a, how do I put this, hodgepodge mishmash of a game, it's it's charming that they would, take time to make a Castlevania like. They even like, yeah, I apologize for skipping the story, but I'm saving that so it's, so we don't get too familiar now and then come back next time. Come do a full playthrough with my with my with my Rennie, and then we have a two-player playthrough, and then we'll see his story, and we'll probably read out the lines since they're speaking a different language. I think they're Spanish. Does he have the multi-directional attacks too? Nah, doesn't have. You're referring model. Yeah, I think next time I'll sit in the kitchen. The light is closer to me in there, so it might be better. And Mom is dying to listen. Anyways, you're talking about the multi-directional attacks in Castlevania 4. No, he doesn't have that. So far, I'm really learning how many sub-bosses you fight along the way. I call them main bosses since they're at the end of the stage. Like each stage has a boss, and they give you a shadow before you reach it. You see on the map the little red square. If you remember the moth from I was drinking water. You remember the moth from Bloodlines? That's a boss in this one too. Different patterns though. I wouldn't say it's a good different. That one's kind of, I don't know. I remember that was a bit much. So yeah. After that, all I remember is from the video. I remember this clown boss that took up most of the video's time because of, well, avoiding those blasts. There's a cool Schumann fight in here in this game. That sounds pretty cool, but I don't know how long we'll be doing this game today. Yeah, it does look like a lot of sprites from our games, which is cool. Yeah, if I learned to make a game far many years ago, I'd probably be doing stuff like this as a hobby or like in the meantime, just to like practice. Like I wish I was doing that, but instead I'm learning from the ground up right now. Maybe a mishmash of stuff, but it's more Castlevania, so I'll be hyped to check this out someday. Well, it's a simple open board game, so you could probably do it. You could probably do it tonight. Honestly, it's not a super demanding game. I don't think. Like it's just a simple find it, download it, run it. Simple as that. I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I just have. I don't know. I have a. This is a gaming computer, and I don't know about yours, but well, I played. I played Pokemon Emerald and Mario Bros. 3 on family computer when I was a kid online. Come on, model. Uh, This lamp's not really helping much. Think about it. Like if I turn it off, what happens if I turn it off? A little less responsive. And if I bring it closer to me, eh, oh well. Hey, the year is still young, so I can definitely get through this and many other ROM hacks in the future. Yeah, actually, I'd be very interested in seeing you come, not Cody's, it's not 3D. So at least stream it yourself and see how it goes. Yeah, when I stream it, I'll have my friend for a two-player playthrough, and you'll probably do it yourself, so you can handle the one-player playthrough. Yes, we all start from the ground up, so don't worry too much about it. It's, I don't, I don't think I worry too much about it, but you know, yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm grasping for words, but I appreciate it. It is a regular. Is it a regular lamp or one of those ring lights things? I call this a regular lamp. It's a tall cylinder shape, a light bulb inside. The cover is white and it's kind of like paper, could say. Not exactly, but you know, an idea. It's this thing uncovered. Put Christmas wrapping paper on top of it to lessen the glare. But that glare, when I was playing Samurai Showdown 6 and got stuck on that horrible final boss for Twitch, but not even that final boss alone, I think, took almost 2 hours. I was up late and I woke up next tomorrow and and after an hour or so, got like a nasty headache for the entire afternoon. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again like this, but I don't know. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't like models moving enough as is. I think it's fine. Ooh, that's pretty good to use that. Lessen the brightness. Yeah, but even then, it's like this big light source on one side of my face while the other side isn't. So it's like kind of much, I find. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing this again. I think, hold on, gotta, gotta pause for a moment. I'll be right back. This VTuber freak. Hey, Alright. This VTuber skiing on his lap. Oh. Alright. Hey, VTuber. Mary. Look at me. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. It seems to work better when I'm back here. Alright, I'll go use the lamp a little more, but I might switch off the voice changer in VTuber and just. Well, this isn't right. I shouldn't be talking about this as. I shouldn't be talking about this. Me. Mary. I shouldn't. Well, I don't know what a VTuber is. I am here. Alright. Let's resume. These. What I just broke, whatever you call that. Oh, come on. Remind me. Forward Evolution Warlords. The underground area. Also, if you notice the stalactites fall, the breeze also hurts you. I just picked up a bomb. Are you kidding me? Bomb stuff, I think. This guy has insane reach with the whip. Look at that. Got like a little follow-up when you spin it. Oh my god. And the movement doesn't feel as good as official Castlevania, but it's fine enough. A little too fast and too jump. A little too strong, which kind of makes it difficult somehow. I don't know. Come on. I don't want that. That's up, up. Now we got a little elevator type section, if you would. I think I should. Alright. This is the big moment. The boss, if you can already tell. I'm mixed with this boss, you can probably tell. I have to abuse this overpower. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like the small frame. We have into oh, chose the girl. Well. Oh well. Oh my god. Well, this isn't going well. Hey. God. Well, that was awful. She's the main character, so it kind of defaults to her in the respawn select. Look at the red square. Does that look familiar? Alright. What is it you say? Let me catch up. Do I always test that too? Can never be too sure if there's splash damage on those falling objects. I found out the hard way. I think it's in this stage. Because there are these golems with hammers that use a debris, so I guess you could say it's like a shrapnel attack. The level variety has been great so far. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last one I reached. If we beat this stage, might come on. Might might switch to a different game after this stage, since after that it's uncharted territory. There's this, yeah, and we're forced to play until we lose all our lives again. There's continues in this game, and you lose them all, you're gonna get kicked out. So you could think of it like Bloodlines, I think. However, however, the caveat is that, ironically, there's a save system, so these limited continues and lives have do not matter, because you can just reload your save and it automatically saves at every level and boss room, or at the boss. So you'll be able to jump right back in. Sure, it's not going to be as quick like having lives and continue, but that's a small sacrifice to, you know, do this. So, yeah. I wonder if from another game or a completely new character for this game. I wonder too, like, I wonder who these main characters are, like, where they come from. I did hear she's the hardest character to use, though, so we'll see. There's the Muffin going. Yep. That one's a bit rough, though, so the classic line. Yeah, yeah, it means I've been watching it 10 days. What are using those saves will reset your score? Maybe that's the way for balance. Yeah, balance it, but who knows? Yeah, I wonder, but I don't know how many people care about score. Honestly, I mean, scores scores are important, but you just want to clear the game. When I read that comment about her being hard, I wonder, because look at this reach. Down. Alright, that's the input. Doesn't seem to be any other inputs. Gotta watch the ground, there's weeds. Or, as they're called, prickly ivy. Oh, come on. What is wrong? What am I doing? Oh wait, she has a slide. Isha doesn't have that. I wish she has a dive kick. Yeah, there it is. Alright, time for the mini boss. Oh. Bomb. I wonder about your... I'm not a meme tycoon in the slightest, but have you heard the Morshu meme from that? I think it was Zelda. A Zelda game. On computer or something. You could probably associate it to the quality of something. The meme quality of the quality of meme memeable. Oh my gosh. Those things take a few hits to kill as Ethan. So she's inherently stronger. Let's see. Dive kick? Yeah, they had that in Castlevania too. Castlevania, not. I'm pretty sure it was Order of Ecclesia, and pretty sure it was Dinosaur, but I haven't played that one yet. I still need to beat the final boss in Portrait of Ruin. Otherwise, I know Portrait of Ruin. Jonathan has one in Portrait of Ruin. Okay, that's always been an underrated mechanic in action platformers. Now I must play this game, especially her. I think it wasn't something I think maybe. I wouldn't doubt it. I remember I think I saw that in the videos. It looks. Did you know you could play as? I haven't done it yet, but I remember watching an All Bosses version of Five-Layer Edition. I think. Now, I watched an All Bosses videos of the other playthrough. Did you know you could play as Julius, Yoko, and Alucard in Dawn of Sorrow? That was the second character playthrough for that game. Yeah, dive kick is. No, I like. No, as much as I. No, dive kick's pretty cool. Like sound of saying it, but someone got a little bit trigger happy with the love for dive kick, and yeah, they do have. Yes, Donna. Yeah, there's a Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow, but you get three characters to swap between, like Castlevania 3. Just not as slow as it was in that game from what I played. But anyway, someone got a little crazy with the dive kick appreciation and made a whole fighting game where there's nothing but jump and kick called dive kick. So, yeah. So, yeah. I wonder. No. But anyways. I did this part today, and I always hated it. Well, I didn't like it. So I felt this like these mud ladies here are a bit much to deal with and how often they come out, and it takes multiple hits to put them down. But Sheeta here, Doesn't need all those things. Oh, you stop immediately. So the input attack is weaker than the normal attack. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. I'm about to get hit. Sub-weapons in this game, you know, you pick them up, use them just like normal, but for some unspeakable reason, if you try to pick one up while you have 0 energy, which you can see right there, that orange bar is your energy. That's in replace of hearts. You hit enemies and it regenerates, so no hearts, but you have that, like in the DS games. If that's empty and you try to pick up a new sub weapon, you won't pick it up. You won't pick it up. That was the rosary, is that what it's called? The crucifix? Oh my gosh. Alright, what I did earlier today was to just not do this, not participate in this. I'm doing horribly. What's this? Even you shoot fireballs. Doesn't that look familiar? Ah. The sound makes, I can't help it. It blends in. You know, of all this range, should I actually be better than the Richter Clone? Oh, this again. Oh. Boss fight. I don't know if I should have picked up that. This is just... Alright, so that dust is not for show. You touch that dust, you take damage. You don't get knocked back, but you will be hurt. It will hurt. So you can probably die about this. One of my problems was how much health the bosses have. Like, they have 2 bars, which felt a bit much to me. But I think Ethan just sucks. I always knew hearing that this girl was the hardest was nonsense, because she did not look hard at all. Her damage output is just actually better. I don't know what that is. Alright. Alright, that's enough for today. Well, that's enough of that game. We're not done tonight. Oh, this close that. Oh, well, you know, it closed without me having to fight with it because that game has a problem with closing for some reason. Let me get my stuff. Alright. Dude, yeah, the character swap was super slow. It's why I try to stick Trevor most times. Well, I wouldn't say it's on the fly, like super fast, but it is far quicker from what I've seen. But I haven't played Dawn of Sorrow yet because I still need to beat Portrait of the Ruins. Final boss. If it's, I was putting my keyboard away. Like this back in. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, control there. The enemy aggression is on par with Ghosts and Goblins, it seems. Yeah, well, I never played that. I only saw footage here and there, but one thing I noticed was how much stuff was just coming at you. Huh, yeah, it's a weird quirk. Other games will let you swap stuff up and see if you had no hearts. Exa exactly. It's maybe it's a bug or something. Speaking of bugs, I remember were you were using the obliteration technique out of your ultimate techniques in Ninja Gaiden 4. I would not that I've tried many times that and that never happened to me, so s- either something's wrong with mine or yours. Either mine's bugged or yours is bugged because that never happened. It just wouldn't happen. I like that though. I like that you can just suddenly s- cancel into an observation technique. Like, mm, yeah, it seems like a super. Yeah, just from yeah, just this small time playing her. It's unfortunate, honestly, because I really do like what Ethan's got, but his damage output is not. I don't think it's gonna help much. Game doesn't want you to stop playing, huh? No, but this time, if I guess it knows we're live right now, so it's gonna be on good behavior. Ooh, you wanna know this? Attempt to mash heavy attack SDT. Yeah, I remember you saying that, but I mashed myself. I mashed. I tried replicating that. It never happened, even when it's delimbed. Like it has to be delimbed, of course, but nope, never happened. But I would like for that to think that's why. Yeah, I assume, but to me that seems like a bug. uh, to me. Anyways, did you know DMC 4's launch day was the end of January? So let's show a little appreciation, shall we? I would have made a video doing that, but uh, now this is DMC 4. So, hold on. Mm, Gotta. Just have like mute when off screen. Huh, it does. Still crazy to say how the best action games came around 20 years ago. Yeah. One thing how about I let you in on a bit of a dark secret, if you would? I've kind of renamed the Rex Renaissance. Hmm. Alright, so here's a. This is so tiny. Oh no. Okay. Hmm. Well, it's not showing up in the game capture tab, unfortunately, so maybe if I create a new one. Specific window. There it is. EMC4. Anyways, as I was saying, 20 years ago, yeah, but yeah, see the thing, these days, I've kind of given up on. Yeah, there is the classic. So let's celebrate its birthday. Late celebration, but better than never. As I was saying, I kind of. Yeah, night. I was in the middle of a mission. No, I'm not gonna start here. Alright, so as I was saying, I've kind of given up on expecting anything because these last few years have been pretty, like, sure, there are good games, but there have been some pretty, let's just say, untasteful actions being done by the find that boss. I don't really mind too much, but it's not, we're not to start there. As I was saying, kind of stopped expecting anything to come out of games now because like these companies, I just Honestly, this makes me tired. I'm just tired of like the way they've been acting. Like, it's like they don't care about customers. Or they don't listen. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into a rant on first ring. So let's just now we have a bunch of characters as we know, but funny enough, I think Dante and Nier are the best you can play as, or at least I much rather play as them. Oh, I know why I was on this level. I was almost done my legendary Dark Knight playthrough. I don't want to be pessimistic about game quality here, but it's hard not to, right? Yeah, it's not really game quality. It's more like just like the business, like the way it's been going. I mean, have you seen Borderlands 4? All that could have avoided simply, all that could have if Randy simply kept his mouth shut. No, it is fun, yes. I like. It's like it's like scratching that Muso. It's kind of scratches the Muso itch. Like I really need to play another one soon. I need I gotta get one soon. Been saying this a while. I want to play Samurai Warriors 5 or any kind Warriors game. Orochi 3, 4. I'm gonna start the Sengoku Basara binge soon. And I saw I have a few topics written down. This is what I want to talk about since we're playing DMC. I think people would like the MG if it had more of it had its own version. There's so many Warriors games, it's hard to pick where to start. Well, the easiest way is to start focus on what's available. Mm, I think this lamp's starting to bother me. Gotta turn it off. I don't like having this thing right next to me, so apologies if the model gets worse. This so I got my eyes set on Samurai Warriors 5, Warriors Orochi 3, and well, in terms of buying stuff, it's either Samurai Warriors or Tokiden 2. There isn't a fifth one. It is must didn't consider. This model works better when I lean far away, just because the light is shining on my face then, so it's easier to track. Let's just move to the table. Well, next time. Next time? Next time I do. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you. You gonna stream stream yourself again tomorrow? Cause I might come back then. If not, I might come back then and do Neo 3. Hopefully it works out. Cause well, performance from when I tried is I don't know, but tomorrow not to share about stream. Well, not sure then. You can join in for Neo 3 and see what I think of it. And I can show you the character I made. You can probably guess. Play off stream, to be honest. My copy of Neil D. Just play off stream. Yeah, I know how you. Yeah, I watched the VOD again. Don't know if I'll watch it again, cause well, the whole time was kind of sad to see the optimism seep away. Don't blame you. I mean, not all model. It's not all bad. It's just, yeah. I was having a bit of a rough time in that chat too. That guy, pretty annoying. Anyways, so well, I am married. I made myself, I made myself a new tree. The complete with the red eye even. So look forward to that. Red layer regions actually get better, which is the weird thing. Like it's more lightly designed, but I'll find out soon enough. Yeah, like I said, hopefully the game turns around for you, because, well, I mean, would suck, because, I mean, we're pretty excited for the game, and then only to get smacked in the face. Like to see her. You mean me, because I'm right here. You were talking to Mary. I am Mary. Anyways, but so that one DMC fan I'm showing you his videos in his DMC or refund speed run series, he would always say he would always say after the intro this, but it's time that I stop talking and start playing. Some devil may cry. That was weird. Really, really killed the mood. Really ruined that. Friggin' freeze. I don't have time for cutscenes. Oh. No. I'm not gonna watch. More costumes like Dante does in this game. What? One moment. What?
They last very much longer, or
Why?
not if you can hour? You can hear you talking.
Sorry. Interruptions. Oh, come on. There it is. I told you. My headphones come out very easily. Too easily. I move too much. Like if I do like a movement, like even if it's like slight thing, they just slip out the slightest amount and then it's disconnected. And with games like this, Games like D and C4 especially here. Wait, did it? I don't think that happened actually. I think I was just whatever. My headset's finicky too. Same with you. Ugh. I don't know if it's my headset though. When I use my MP3, it's mostly fine. Well, I don't know. I just bought this pair. It's a cheap Nintendo headset. PNP Gaming. Oh, whatever. Let's play Nero. Oh. Did you see that? Did you see that? Hold on. Is it F4? I wouldn't say they're Nintendo branded. They are Nintendo themed, but they're made by PNP. Hold on, I have a mod installed. Need a Joe 4. Ah, great. Give me a second. Give me a second. Uh,
Steam installation folder, and then we boot up the game. Activates the DDM. As you can see here, pressing Ctrl D
right. Wait. We good? We good? It paused, but I accidentally paused it. Sorry. Alright. Enough of the. Hold up. Let's play the game. It's all good. Yeah. Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm getting. Alright, great. You can do it in this game too. When was the last time you played DMC4? I don't really remember, but I don't think it was too long ago. I tried. Last time it was with. Last time it was with my. Well, I'd say sister, but Mary does not have a sister. I don't have one. Instead, I have my Remy. And we played together. Played the Imagine 5 has kept you away from it as of late. Yeah. Part of the problem is that I've been, shall we say, slacking off because I've been working on a video was frustrating. It is frustrating. I have to turn the game on and off just to get the mods to work, and the mods make the game susceptible to crashing, especially the collaborative cheat trainer. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I have something in particular I wanted to talk to you about. I saw this DMC, like, I saw this Devil May Cry retrospective, or a review of the entire series yesterday. Like, I watched this not long ago. The guy covered the entire series. This is the set. I know this series well enough by now, but it was, I just figured, might as well. And I do watch this guy sometimes. He doesn't upload all the time, but but he did this time, and it was an hour long. And I would think there would be a mod manager of some kind at this point. There is a mod manager for 5. It's, well, there's something called Fluffy Mod Manager. It's for a bunch of games, like not just DMC5 or RE Engine games, like a wide selection. I see interesting hearing your perspective series we're familiar with. Yeah. I don't, forgive me, but I'm not super interested in hearing many different perspectives all the time, but I figure it might as well, because this guy doesn't upload often. I liked his Dead or Alive video, where he talks about the history of that series, and what exactly held it back from becoming popular. I'm on Son of Sparta difficulty, and these enemies, these puppets, they're dying too soon. This one thing you can give. Oh, whatever. Anyways, in that video, there was a. Hey, what the hell? Okay, that was not sure about fighting the 2 assaults right there, but maybe I should have fought him on the loops. Nice, you're pretty consistent with the exceed res mid combat. Thank you. Well, yeah. I play a lot of DMC, as you might have guessed. Always fun to boss, Yeah, but I do kind of have, I do kind of feel like, yeah, that's there. Plastic oil component does kind of feel a little, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like why exactly I'm doing this because I'm so used to Dante's sword not having to do this, and it is very, no, it is a very cool mechanic. It's satisfying. You know you can do this. Hold your dash attack. Well, I learned something new today. Never knew that. Hellsick red orbs up there. Yeah. Remember that guy I told you about? He was like, you know, like guy who called himself God. That Matt individual. He was upset about DMC4. It was a platinum video, by the way, so, you know, as all that stuff, problems he had, and this and that. Kind of, why did kind of, you know, he's like, putting himself on this spot with that kind of name. But in all fairness, he did get the platinum. But he definitely made it harder than it needed to be. He said the enemies in this game were... Yep, that guy. He said the enemies were made by sadists, and he said the enemies are cancer and made by sadists. But let's not talk about that. Wish the taunts would, wish the different taunts would, you know, the window for those different taunts and the style would be as lenient as DMC3, so we could like get them, because you kind of miss out on seeing them unless you do it. That was good. Yeah, it's just one thing I love. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing everyone loves about this series. You can just do that. Like, there's a lot of action games out there, but I think what makes DMC so good for me is that, like, it's like, you know, it's like, you just gotta, it's like I don't know, it's like a very, like, when you compare it to the rest, it's like a very simple. Who can say Nero isn't fun after watching that? Yeah, that's a record. That was a very dexterous. I don't want to. Yeah. I have to say that was a bit of a dexterous play by me because I was like holding down Xbox controller. I was holding down the B button as I did everything. Because I was holding that enemy, carrying that enemy around for no reason. Sometimes I like doing that. Anyways. Also, Combat Adjudicator. Bring those back. I miss those. Not as good as DMC3's version, but still. I don't know. That's a skill for sure, though. Sure. Alright, let's watch this cutscene. Like, this one, kind of have to
Let
watch.
me guess. More demons.
This is probably one of his best moments. Yeah. I'm holding this. I'm actually holding that same button for holding DT. I'm actually holding that same button for the gun. I keep Nero's gun on the left bumper. I'm pretty sure our people would put it on the trigger, but I went with bumper. About that video, retrospective series, it wasn't so bad, but remember when I said that people view DMC as just this look cool type of game? It's kind of solidified my theory of people just wanting a action game to show off. And most people have to go on anything besides the base buttons. Well, unless you want to do, yeah, if you want to, for good reason too, because it makes it easier to shoot. Yeah, imagine holding X while pressing Y and A. The B button, that's more manageable. Alright, time for your favorite boss. Oh yeah, there's a loop I mentioned. For a second, I forgot which buttons my devil trigger, and I just remember it's left trigger. I'm not good at this. Oh my god. Damn. The attack is just like Phantom. There. You see this? Oops. That was sloppy, but did it.
Don't ask. Damn
But yeah, I get what you mean about that. There seems to be a disconnect on what players want out of an action game.
And he would be.
Exactly. I've known this. Honestly, there was a time where I thought action games were a kind of a brain dead genre. But you can blame Crisis Core for that. Blame Crisis Core. Alright, that was just, yeah. But I was young, so I didn't know. I wasn't thinking. I was just playing the game, like, you know. You know, like it's a anyways. No. Yeah, I saw that in this video about positioning. Positioning in action games. It's a very good video. It tells a lot of positioning tricks and things. Like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that AoE attack to get you away after a while. Yeah, he does. He always seems to bar with that. How is that not good enough? The stylish punch. That's not stylish. Yeah. Anyways, I. What was I saying? Yeah, the disconnect. It's. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, it's. It's. I mean, it's. I understand though. Like, it's gonna make it super wonky. It is. It is. Like, everyone who plays this game knows that those the red orb requirement is nasty. We'll keep going. Come on. Had constant estimate the entire time, honestly. Yeah. But again, fumble. Again, that boss fight was not great. I could have, like, I was getting hit too much. So maybe that's why. But that's pretty. Dude, yeah, the orb is such a weird thing about this game. It's like why? Like DMC 3 had it. It wasn't that bad, but oh, I don't know. It's just it is what it is. Him play the character. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I don't. I can I completely understand why, and I get it. Like, look at. I mean, just look at this. What you can do in DMC Forward, since 3, and especially when 4, especially when 4 came out, you can do such. Like, you can do such. Like like the flashiness of your combos, the spectacle of combos. It's like you say in your DMC 3 video, spectacle of combos. Well, you know, it's like overshadows everything else. The end result, as you say. Like, that's why DMC is probably so popular, because I mean, just gotta admit, this feels really. That's definitely. But that's definitely. Like, I gotta admit, that's probably my main reason. This intro's too long. Wow! Yeah, man, those popular clips of Joe's really set a different identity in the series for outside viewers. Who can blame him, really? I mean, it's like, not just that, like the out of context clips really change. You know, have that context clips and like all the cool moments, and you just take it as a surface level. You know, like Dante, the wacky woohoo pizza man. That sounds so ridiculous. Yeah. It happens. This cutscene is. Yeah, I don't have time for this one. It's like I say in DMC3, gotta move it or lose it. Yeah, I never cared for what never done for it. Yeah, I'm not a meme tycoon in the slightest. I honestly think meme is gonna be pretty annoying, but especially since he goes out of that from 3 pretty cool. Grows out of that from 3 pretty quick. I'm pretty sure what's mean by this is, you know, this is personality, like the way, like you see his interact, like you see the cutscenes with him in this game, like that definitely contributed, like just how this explode, it just displays how overpowered he is. Yeah. Anyways, there's more to that video that I'm trying to say, I want to say. Yes, it did solidify my, it did definitely back up my idea of, you know, people just want to act. Like he says that to him, action games are a power fantasy. Which, doesn't that tell you? I mean, these videos, this guy does nice videos, but honestly, that's the same. Oh my gosh. I think it's best when the player earns those moments. Of course. Like, solve this, you can't just pick up the controller and start doing all this stuff. Like, you know, like the friggin'. That's why I was trying not. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will say this, but those auto combos in fighting games, Oh, this part gives me trouble a lot, so glad that went so smoothly. Anyways. Another thing in the video, there's this very interesting thing he said about this game. By the way, DMC4, the guy really likes DMC4. Really likes it. And he said there was rumors, like there you are. Right. Yeah. Anyways, those rumors. Something about DMC4 having more weapons for Dante and Nero, and Dante going to the underworld. That sounds pretty interesting, but those are merely rumors. But if true, then I mean, I was trying to hide from. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, Nero may be young, but he's. Hey, just look at this. Especially when he's got this outfit on. Oh, there's more. I don't know if you noticed, but we're playing on turbo mode. By the way, pick this outfit too. Yeah, it's pretty good. You probably knew this would happen, but there's a mod to make just Nero like this and the other one in DMC5. Like, of course, they would mod in the old outfits. That reminds me of a ninja in a way. I mean, yeah, I wonder why when I look at your profile pictures and all that. Anyways, yeah. Let's see that. Shows your love. Anyways, I can only imagine what Nero with a different weapons would be like. That's oh. What the hell? Hold on a sec. Alright. Sorry, there's a smell. This is like, I don't know, a laundry thing or something. Anyways, I gotta... What else about that video? Well... Can you guess what he said about 5? DMC5? I got bored of these Angelo guys sucked. In Legendary Dark Knight, like, it's just chaos. And there's like a Alto Angelo in the mix. The collision. Anyway, of course, 5, he gave some glowing, of course he has some glowing words for 5. I mean, that's to be expected. And Now, of course, orbs. What is it? Yeah, when you talk about like 5 being this wonderful package, I audibly. You like the new lead direction that 5 winning? Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I know it's like the same as everyone else. Like, he like said like. You know, the usual stuff like, oh, the gameplay's so good and all this and that. It's this wonderful package and and I actually audibly, like, I actually let out a groan of sorts or this when I heard that. Because, well, at least it wasn't. But at least, but to be, but hey, look on the bright side. He says 4 has the best combo game. Like, he says DMC4 combos are the best. For me, I'd say freestyle DMC3 because Switch. I played the Switch version. Oh! Here's Blitz. Ah, come on. At least we recognize the good parts of 4. That seems rare nowadays, sadly. Yeah. Did what a hype enemy. I always loved the Blitz. Like I mentioned once how your video fixed camera angles. Mention how your video helped me appreciate 4 more. But I've always enjoyed fighting. I always liked Blitz. I always feel a little confused at this part. But it's like, it's just simple. Just do this, smash that. You see, I don't think, like, I know I gave DMC5 a lot of flack this year, but I can't really bring myself to hate on a DMC game, because these games aren't bad now. Like, 5 is, it has its issues for sure, but there's definitely, like, something to it. Like, there's a, where am I going? There's like potential that just sadly wasn't realized. Like there's like yeah, the combat and the action and all that, you know, the combo, the freaking flashy combos and all that stuff. It's like it is genuinely pretty. It is generally pretty fun to pull off. Dude. slow. It's fun to do all that stuff and all. And I don't think the enemies are too bad either. There's just I just could do with a few more in that game. But like when I see the trailers or any montage of DMC 5, I get kind of sad because it looks like something. But it looks like something so good, so much better. Yet that's not what it is. Like the levels, like the problem is the level design. Not just the level design, but the pacing. Like the way it paces itself and the way they write the story. Like the way they do the story and how there's like so much flashbacking and all that stuff is like pretty terrible. And like if it were that's how I feel about MSV right now, the issues are there by the end of the day. But one of the best RPGs there, so it's definitely good, but it misses those finer details of past games. Yeah. That's the crux of what you left the stream off when you did that. Like, there's some, like, it's, like, this is great, but it's like you're missing, like, you're missing the beats. Like, you're missing that extra part, like, the game gets stale so fast because there's too much fighting and the level design is mind-numbing. Like, it's like you're running down these corridors smashing balls. Like, it's not always like that. Like, there are some genuinely... Like, there are some times where the level design gets pretty good. Like, the later missions, like, specifically the Nero mission within the tree. Like, there's branching paths that have different perspectives, like game, okay. This is External Drive. Blitz are super aggressive and promote movement. I guess that's why it's usually off-putting to some. I don't know what's wrong with movement, like... Honestly, it's like everything. Everything that's... Every type of... Every type of, I don't know, challenge or... Something... I don't know what to say, it's like people are allergic to unorthodox challenges, but Blitz is not that unorthodox. Well, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. You have to disarm his electricity first. Anyways, like 5, like the montages, not the montages you see, not the combo mads, but the trailers and all that. Like, it looks pretty good, but ultimately it's like what happens often, like what you expect. It's never what you expect. That's it. There you go. I see you. That reminds me of NG2, how only a few cherry-picked moments are shown, which gives the wrong impression. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying that a few times. It's... Yeah, I watched a lot of your stuff you hadn't guessed. You're like on the top of the list of subscribed channels, so yeah, that's to tell you enough. How often? Anyways, being slow with my topics. I appreciate that you do. That means a lot to me. I'm glad to know I'm not speaking to the voice. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like I told you many times, I want to make games. I just need to learn the code. When I do that, like, so I was looking for a video. I was watching these other videos on game design. Any game design? Not a lot. Mostly this particular guy, and it was like he had a video for Neo 1, which was a really interesting look at the game. I've always been intrigued by Neo 1. I heard about it a long time ago through those top 10s I used to watch. I used to watch top 10s all the time. And
So this is what you really look like.
top 10s were the rage back then, man. Super popular format. Yeah. I remember. Oh yeah, one of the first. You'll never believe how I first learned of Ninja Gaiden. Super Mario Bros. Crossover, a PC game, and a top 10 best Kirby abilities video. Come on. Wasting my BP. That always reminds me of Joseph's dad. Here because the fog made me smile. What's the input? Doesn't matter. Just really happens a lot in boss fights. Just kind of ends with a bit of a mess of fumbling. That happens a lot when you play DMC. Anyways, I learned Ninja Gaiden do top 10 Kirby's abilities. And he talked about the ninja ability and showed Ninja Gaiden 3 clips or cutscenes and stuff. And Super Mario Bros. Crossover, this PC game.
Wait,
There
did
was,
you say brothers?
you know, NES Ryu, along with Contra and Blaster Master, Mega Man, I think.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Now I've got to fight a whole herd of these things. Sorry, pal.
Those were good.
Closed.
Thank you. DMC is like the series, like you could like the series, like I've been playing 5 recently, and you know the control scheme of it's a cool way to learn Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, that was a long time ago. All right, we gotta play before. All right, we gotta hurry things up. We gotta play as the best. Wait, is this the one? Which one is? Yeah, I gotta play as the best character. Kirby's always been a favorite series for a while now. Yeah, I wouldn't say as much now, but I definitely was crazy about it back then. I really enjoyed Superstar Ultra on the DS. I still have it. My Rennie has a copy. We played together. We played together a few times. I gotta reacclimate myself with Dante's moveset real quick. That's another example of a good movement. Yeah. I never played the original. I mean, I tried to on this website. There's a blitz here. So much. Yes, there is. There's a blitz here. I want to show you something. Watch. I found this out in this DMC review video. DMC4 review video I watched a long time ago. Watch. So you know your strategy for blitz, where you said use the pins on him? I'd like to see you play Man Knight's playthrough of it. Yeah, I've always loved Man Knight. I have a Man Knight plush. Alright, well, here's what I learned through this video. Well, right. I don't want to land. You think you can count the amount of times he zips around to know when he's going to attack? Because I need to practice that. So you will go to electrify that? Yes! That's what I learned. You attack head on with Rebellion or any melee attack, and you can absorb the kickback you get to avoid damage. It's what makes fighting Blitz and Dante so fun. I think dashes are completely random, honestly. I do see some. Oh, everyone's favorite, the Chimera. That same video I was just talking about, it was like saying Chimeras are especially bad because they can attack during the combo. But I think we know. Hey, that's a gun stinger. He's got you. Anyways, just gotta follow the sound. That's me. I'm gonna have to keep that in the back of my mind on repeat playthroughs. So, yeah, it's very, like, it's a really cool trick, really. Shotgun, so, yeah, replace, I always like to use, oh shit, uh-oh, getting low on health. Let's clear it out real quick. Man, when you knock them on their back, they lay down like a bitch. Come on. Alright. Gotta pick up the pace. Really? They use I think right. Yes, it was every Ivory is always my go-to sidearm, but sadly it's not. Yeah, these things. I don't like these guys simply because they can like phase into the wall. And not like not phase into the wall. Phase out of bounds, like suddenly just vanish into thin air, and suddenly I get soft lock and I have to reload a checkpoint. Because the encounter gets messed up. Yeah. Strange, but so that DMC retrospective was interesting. There were times where he's like talking about different action games. Let's go back to that real quick. One thing he did say that I do agree with is the impact DMC had on other games, because, let's be honest, the DMC, and I'd like to say 3 in particular, hadn't came out, or hadn't did all that crazy stuff, Dante motorcycle. And Dante Rain riding up the tower on a motorcycle, fighting Rudder in the rain, and all that crazy stuff that went down. No. What? Oh, we stepped too far and activated the warp maze. Well, we'll just do this. That works. Oh, come on. Steering DT is so satisfying. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna move over here in case. Follow the shadows. Yeah. Let's. Sad effects that those multi-hits hit are just right. This is, yeah, that's also a problem I have with DMC5. Personally, the realisticness takes away this, satisfactory. I mean, just look at this Helmbreaker. Like, feel that. Like this, that's so good. And 5 is just like a. No. Yeah. But oh wow. Another problem I have with those realistic graphics is that the performance tanks. But at least DMC5 is a pretty well optimized game, and not doesn't take up a ton of space. Visual effects are so appreciated. It's like why? It's like games are like. It's usually so different now that it's like.
I was beginning to feel a little ignored.
You may jest, but the kind
It's like so different nowadays. It's like what happened? Like we used to be so unique and. Well, we used to be so. Honest about being a game. I don't know what to say. It's just.
I think I'll pass.
Anyways.
Though a fight every now and then does make life a little more interesting. Don't you think?
I'm honestly not a huge fan of the bosses in this game, but. Oh my gosh. Also, bring back Darkslayer style roads here. And that's one thing that's one of the best parts of this game. Darkslayer style. Oh, come on. I got enough royal guard built up. It's so funny to just punch them. That royal guard. It just does that.
Suits you better.
Savage moment. Classic cutscene here. It's not as good as DMC 3 where he gets like the boss's abilities weapon. These are just like pickups, kind of like DMC 1, which is, you know, it's not fine. I mean, look at this. But you know, I much prefer the way DMC 3 does it. And it doesn't get any better. I mean, 5 is not bad at all, really, but it's a bit the same. Especially how in 3 it gets them, and by like a willing cooperation, aside from Beowulf, which he just picks up and throws and dropped it. One thing you can never take away from DMC is how cool the cutscenes can be, and just the passion behind it all. Like, that's one thing you can never take away. Like, the people who make this series, they care. Like, I can feel it. Like, they care. Like, there's love put into this work. But yeah. Like I was saying, one thing you can't. That boss left out yeah. GR. Yeah. Remember that? Oh yeah, that was I like that part where you just kind of tears off Ray's part of Ray, Metal Gear Ray. Alright, I'm gonna switch to something else. Also, how's the model been? I haven't seen it since I was busy, but hope it's been going good. This next one you've played 100. Well, I mean, you've played DMC4 as well, but this is another game from the same time. Another game from the same time. Can you hear it? Good so far. Alright, that's great. Yep, it's time. But this is a special version of Ninja Gaiden 2. Well, I told you I've modded the game, so it's a little different. So it's very different. So it's different from usual Sigma 2. I'm gonna change this. Yeah, mod. I don't know about specific mod you might have seen, but what I do know, but this mod does make the game, well, what can I say, more bearable. Final version of 2 I yet to play, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is it. I really don't know what this is, because there's like a few that are called the same thing. Alright, which one do we do? We'll do this one since this one's your favorite, so let's do this. Well, this one's my favorite, I think. I don't know. Never go on with that first stage. You're right, I think we'll just do that. I'm doing it on Warrior. They're also super fun. Yeah, this game is fun, don't get me wrong, but I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this one's at my bottom. The list of Ninja Gaiden that I enjoy. Let's get to the chase. Alright. Hold on. I gotta learn how to play Ninja Gaiden again. That's problems. Yeah. My main issue really is just the way the game is really handled. They put the Dragon Claw back, but it doesn't show the impulse still, so... Yeah. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of this one, because it's kind of... Well, it's kind of OT chain to win. Not so much in this stage, of course, but... Yeah, that's a secret tooth. Bro, after hours of playing the game, I never knew you could fight them inside the shop. Yeah, I was... what the hell? Poor guy. Gonna do what you did in the video. See, this is kind of my issue with this game. It's kind of just UT spam the game. Yeah, it's like not exactly as engaging as, well, I mean, not the same. Like, it's not the same. It's not bad, but it's not. It's just kind of overly simple when you really think about how you should play this. Or, you know, what's the best thing to do? This version still has the Sigma 2 problems, of course. There's still the shops, the upgrades, like everything is still very much Sigma 2. While 1 and 2 charge times were longer. It's so much easier UT cut. It's easier to access UTs in 2, while 1 the charge times were longer, and Sui Essence to get a UT was actually a big deal. That's right. But Yeah, you twos have no downsides. Yeah. Come on. So you to the victory. Yeah. Not exactly. Also, this further. Also, you know what else UTs are? Crazy, cool, and high-tech. Crazy, cool, and dopamine hit again. Like, it's perfect. I feel like since this is the one people love the most, I really feel like this is what no. Give me back. How do I get up? That's a long combo for a guy with one arm. Nice. But this game, you just do these crazy moves, mix up. Okay, so I guess the show and I are just coming together perfectly. Yeah. It's blame the West. Blame the West for this realisticness. Like, they're the ones who started the movie game trend, so I'm pretty sure they're the ones who took it further. I don't know who's to blame exactly, but I know the West. The West really likes doing cinematic stuff. That's why I never really bothered with their games. That and a lot of them look the same, you know? I don't have to fight you if I don't want to. So I'm gonna leave. Got good luck on that one. Alright. So anyways, with this one being the most popular one, right? This is the one everyone likes. This adds to the seeing a picture comparing the look of PSR studio games. Yeah, I can only imagine. PlayStation now? I mean, I just watched a VOD, this one guy I watch of the state of play, and just they showed off these speakers, and it's like this music and stuff, and it's like it's so I don't know, it's like mainstream. I don't know what to call it. I would say mainstream antics. This guy don't deserve that. I honestly feel bad for these poor bastards. It's like they don't stand. Well, I mean, they do still stand a chance, but at the same time, not exactly. Honestly, this mod I think this mod might be overdoing it. Like, this mod might be going a little overboard with the delim rates. Yeah, they all for style. Also, Sony. Like, there's this, like, the guy I mentioned, he's like this other guy who watched State of Play, saw again recently, watched a VOD recently. He's a big PlayStation fan, but he recognizes the issues they got, especially, and he's just been more disappointed than anything. him. And did you just get double delimbed on the wall? Hey look, this is just like in Dead or Alive 5. Yeah, PlayStation that day is stagnant and became homogenous. I'm not super familiar with PlayStation, and I kind of have a thing against Sony. For some reason, like, just yeah. Then Astrobot got reminded how everyone how. Then Astrobot reminded everyone how good they used to be in the past. Yeah. But still, that Game of the Year award was definitely paid off. Like, I've yet to play Wukong, like, I really want to try that one. But you cannot tell me Astrobot won over Wukong. Like, you see how much, like, that thing sold crazy amounts in just days. Not even a week, and it's crossed well over, it crossed over 10 million within days. Like, like, we're not stupid. Some behind the scenes shenanigans. Exactly, like, it's so obvious. Give me that guy. Like, it's not, like, the game is not bad, but it's just like, you know, it's not that, it's just so simple. Like, look, I'm just doing this most of the time. Like, this is what you do. This is how you play Ninja Gaiden 2. Also, how many of these guys are there? See, something's up. See, this mod is in. Look at the invincible incendiary and shuriken ninja. I'm telling you, man, you dudes are crazy over tuned in this game. And I think this mod makes some even worse. Big entity gameplay when 360 UTs come out. Like, most of your playthrough was just this. Most of your playthrough was this. Your Master Ninja playthrough, or any, most of the time. Anyways, this is people's favorite one, right? Well, this just sort of solidifies my power action games are power fantasy for most theory. Like, that guy literally said to him their power fantasy in the video. That DMC video. Fire in that mode. Yeah. Yeah, I can see, yeah, I can definitely see that. We should have chosen a stage with Gilf so I could have done the trick I've been talking up so much. So best to play with the most broken options at all time. But anyways, like I said, this one is the cool It's the cool, crazy game that has all that style. Or more style than the other one. So, like you're... Like, look at this. Like, who's not going all like... It's like, oh my gosh, I feel so badass right now. Like this. Like it's... Like, to me it's just obvious at this point. That other guy get caught up in the UT. Oh, by the way, this... This is why Kusarigama is busted. Yeah, hold on, let me show you again. But like I said, this game is probably the most liked because you're just so... You know, the badassery is, you know... People wake up to worry to 3 really being the most stylish but also having challenge during those hype moments. But there is that bad story in the way. Like, the story's not that as bad as people make it out to be, honestly. Like, people like say like Ryu's being a little baby about chilling, but I don't hear that. The only time he really speaks out about that is after... I didn't mean to do that. By the way, this is why Kusarigama is busted. Look at this. Look at this. This forward Y with upgrades, guaranteed D-Limb, and using an ideal enemy, it's basically an OT, and you grab them from afar with full invincibility. Yes, that's forward Y. I used it in 3, but wow, it wasn't. I didn't find this as powerful as it is here because again, this game's a little oversimplified. You know, it's borderline Musou territory. Like, this game's a few tweaks away from being a Warriors game. With the amount of enemies and all the crazy stuff you're doing, if you think about it, but not exactly. Which, like, there is that challenge there. It's absolutely there. It's just, for me, this challenge is not. People would go up in arms, they heard me say that, well, tough shit, buddy. That's what I think, so... that's so what? That's my opinion. I have the right. But... yeah. Anyways, that video. Like I said, people view action games just this simplified, look cool type of game. You know, it's very casual, you could say. I don't really like using that term, but I mean, playing a game is pretty casual to me, don't you think? Not how you're playing it, but... Well, unless you're doing something like esports, but I don't know, I'm just cool. My side doesn't look that one. Tomfa. People really like Tomfa. I like how he wears them on his hips. This is kind of ridiculous. Like in bro, they animated counter at UT. This game would be good. Like it needed no certain enemy types from NGP to add countermeasures. Yeah, those are massive toggles. You should see them in Frontier, Monster Hunter Frontier. They're really big. And they got like this pistons in them. But he wears them on his hips like it's AOT. I never watched that, but I certainly know about it, because, you know. A little bit of a desync in the cutscene sound effects. Okay, well, first of all, let's do this the proper way. I did not mean to do that. Do I even need to be specific about this? Look at how much damage he's taking. Anyways. What's this about to say? Yeah, this mod is... Oh, because... Oh, damn it. I'm telling you, this mod definitely seems to overdo it. Oh well. It's better than spending... Well, it's better than spending 20 minutes to kill one two incendiary ninjas. Yeah, I guess so too. What you trying to say? The way people view action games, and yeah, it's why they're exactly trying to make an effort to be too. Like you mentioned in DNC 3, there's a general uniformity to them. I asked you what games you would describe like that, but you didn't have any. But I'm starting to see now, like tell me what's so different between this and something like DMC. Like I know that sounds like a crazy thing of me to say. Like there are massive differences between Ninja Gaiden and DMC, but I mean, like you're still this guy. You still have your traditional Y-axis controls. You have this, you know, like this structure of the game and all. The structure of the game and like it's not exactly super distinct, you know. Like when you compare something like those older games you talk about a lot, like this particular one that caught my eye, Alien Soldier. Like in that game, you just fly around. I know most people don't care for the bosses here, so the lower health is to get things moving along, I suppose. The first thing that comes to mind is movement and how the character controls. That alone makes the game so unique. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that, or, you know.
竜はやぶさね。探したわよ、世界中。
CIA だとな。なんか用か。
Well, it is what it is. But like I was trying to say
単純
before,
だけど大事で。
you
奴らの
know,
邪神を蘇らせるつもりなの。
DMC
絶対に
definitely
止めなきゃダメよ。
なかなか手
DMC
強いな。
definitely had an effect on all the games surrounding
奴ら
it.
はやぶさの里へ
Like
行
if
く
we
わ。
didn't have
邪神
like
像を手に
don't
入れるため
like
に。
specifically 3, like if we weren't
あな
doing
たの里が危ないのよ。
stuff like, you know, those riding motorcycles up a tower and swinging nunchucks on his legs and playing guitar behind his back and fighting your brother in the rain. Like, the cool factor. Like, let's just talk cool factor for a moment. No, I'm not doing that. Let's just talk style for a moment. Like, it definitely made all these other series, all these other games around go like, oh crap, these guys are flexing and styling, we gotta up our game, and there's this big, like, there's always this big effort to, you know, look, you know, it's competition. It's market 101. Like, competition is important. Let's get something with some monsters. There you go. Anyways. Sorry about this. I'm curious, though. Well, excuse me, but I'd like to ask. What? To look more outrageous than the next guy kind of thing, right? Yes. Yes, like that. Yes, just like that. Well, I don't want to be weird. Change character. By the way, the girl costumes don't change in the cutscenes. They change. The only ones that do appear in the cutscenes are if you use the one that says Sigma 2. So it's Garyu. Doesn't matter. He's not gonna use wind blades on purpose. Anyways, I'm curious. What makes Sonya your favorite? Do tell. Because she's definitely one of the characters who does fewer things. You know, like, we don't see her often. That's not you can't even call that guillotine, though. It's simple. Short hair. Why, they have short hair. Rachel can have short hair, too. Short hair supremacy. Ryu has short hair. Me, I'm more focused on the color. I like black hair, but so yeah. I do like Luigi a lot, but there's just something about Ariana that's I guess it's that personality. And Razor's Edge definitely makes her definitely does her a lot of justice. Like, watch her cutscenes and gameplay also, like, the characters are made better. Which is why I'm going to be deeply disappointed if we don't get to Flare and Flora's DLC. There we go. I actually wanted to find a way to play that shit. Yeah, I remember you saying that in the playthrough. Yeah, it's more than a cameo to DLC. It's gonna be horrible if that's how it ends. Nothing more of a sad little cameo, like this whole new design of the one. Imagine designing that Alf, doing that design, only to know that it's gonna be used like this little. I would be mad. Something is not right with Ryu tonight. He's right? It's not a show out too, but just to not do something. I blame Xbox for this shit. Like, and Ninja Gaiden 4 does feel like. It honestly feels like I have to compare it to DMC4. I have to. Be ashamed. This career is super good. I'm not okay. Exactly. I can't help but compare Ninja Gaiden 4 to DMC4 because there's like so many similarities. 4 in the title, protagonist changed. The second protagonist gets a lesser run through the game. And also, Giacomo and Nero have roughly, well, not exactly, but they're both moody, young type. So, you know. But, alright. I think we can manage just a little bit, one more, because it's getting pretty late. Should hit the bed real soon. What else can I do? Well, something that loads fast, because, again, hard drive. A lot of my games are on external drive, and that's slow. The Neo 3 demo stream is gonna. Oh, yeah, simulated there for sure. Yeah. It's the Neo 3 stream. Well, hopefully, the model and the OBS, and the game doesn't. And the voice changer, I guess, but I don't think it's that. Don't overload my piece. Don't make it too hard. My computer wasn't going too crazy when I was playing Neo 3 demo. I should do that really soon. Like, since you don't seem to have anything planned tomorrow night, I think we'll do it then. But, um, yeah, that's gonna. We gotta do that really soon because I don't want the demo to just vanish on me. And I don't get to finish. Like I made that character, I forgot to take a picture when, during the right moments, like, like the creator, like when you can see it. And now, if the demo just goes, poof, I'm screwed. I have to wait till I buy it, and that's not happening anytime soon because this game is $90 before taxes. Alright, I don't know what else exactly to play, so we'll just play Doa 5. But like I said, Ninja Gaiden 4 feels kind of incomplete in a way. I don't know, the prices are off. Well, Ninja Gaiden 4 with the tax was 108. But I was looking forward to that game. Like it feels kind of anyways, Ninja Gaiden 4 feels kind of unfinished in a way. It's I don't know, it's just yeah, Canadian prices. They're like really really bad. Come on. Maybe come on. This game is wonky on. You can change the music in this game, by the way. I didn't really like the menu scene, so I changed it to this one. Anyway. Yeah, those prices we should expect damn good quality. Ironically, it's the opposite, and I really hate that. You know, a small box, like, you can't see my hands, but try, like, say, like a small notebook, like, you have DLC for this game? These price hikes aren't doing good for anyone else. Yeah, except the people who, you know, who people are hiking them in the first place. You have DLC. There's a lot of good ones I heard. Well, I never did get DLC, but I do have the other DLC. Kind of in a special way. Just say, leave it at that. It was the only way anyways. We'll do a couple versus matches. Start solo. Play as Ryu. This is definitely the character I put the most time into. For me, the best girl. For me, my favorite girl in Ninja Gaiden is Ayane. My favorite guy in Dead or Alive is Ryu. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Nothing can hinder my spirit. Nothing!
I mean, how can you hate the guy? Well, I think I know someone. Yeah, because those licenses are definitely not gonna get a lot of ways. Yeah. some reason the gate can't be seen fully behind. What? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. That should be better. I opened a second thing for the game capture. You see it now? You missed the Xenodrome finish. Yeah, I opened a second capture. Oh hey, it's that guy.
Get ready, fight!
Anyways.
Let's go.
Get ready, fight!
Let's go.
These stations is just never good at all. Yeah, one thing I really like about this game is that there's kind of like a
Nothing can hinder my spirit. Nothing.
it's like the stage. It's important. Like you guys can't get that in a 2D fight. Well, I mean, older Samurai Showdown has stage interactions, so to speak, and that's not 3D.
I'm ready to fight.
Not the fight is good. Well, they did have a sparring session, so that's just that. Friendly sparring. Double perfect.
Nothing can hinder my spirit. Nothing.
I think a certain fatal fury, I think, is the last thing else. So that's pretty close to these stage interactions too, which is cool. I'm guessing you played Fatal Fury, yes? I haven't. I've only played King of Fighters, which I've mentioned before. I would have played that instead of this, but it wasn't showing up earlier, so yeah. It doesn't matter. You get to play as a Tengu. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm trying to. I have this bad habit of jumping into a different topic. I'll wait for you. Have all night. You didn't play King Fatal Fury. Well, what made you? I'm assuming it's Smash Bros. Then that made you like Terry so much.
Finished already?
Like I was saying, Ninja Gaiden 4 feels a little unfinished to me. Like, there's definitely a lot of stuff in it, of course. Don't get me wrong, but it feels like there's something missing. And then there's the DLC being announced before its release, which is just
some entertainment.
it's a ditto.
I'm going to take my time with you.
Get ready, fight!
Don't be shy.
Get ready, fight!
Oh, that did. I'm very bad at. I don't know how I managed to do that.
Don't be shy.
Pretty much, yeah, like
Finished
I've known
already?
about
How
that for
unsatisfying.
Final Fantasy for a while. And see retrospect is, but it wasn't until Smash that I became a bigger fan of it. 5, 6. Fatal Fury. Yeah, I remember that, but for me, yeah, I definitely that's. But that's kind of like me with Final Fantasy. Like it wasn't for a while until I played Final Fantasy 7, the original
I'm going
one,
to take my time
on
with
Switch.
Get ready, fight!
I quite liked it. I still need to fight those super bosses. You are so early, Brad. Christmas has been gone. It is well behind us.
Get ready, fight!
That hits on the ground. Hey man, a little drunk. Got him some slack.
Fools all
Yeah.
of creation.
But that just means he should slow down then. Anyways,
Prepare.
just because we're fighting Mai doesn't mean you actually have the DLC. Because
Do you want to fight?
Get ready, fight!
since you got
Don't make me laugh.
the present down time, it's all good. Yeah, well it's February, so I doubt it.
I shall be your opponent.
No way.
It's like really
Ready, fight!
There's this. It was better in that one video I made where I showed the Ninja Gaiden 4 mods. And there's a stage interaction and you get an achievement for activating it. Oh hey, we were just playing, we were just here. wall.
You gotta fight better than that.
Speak of Ninja Format. There we go. So they exactly do. So it's not exactly two different from past designs, but it's noticeable at least. Must have missed real life.
Prepare! Get ready, fight!
Anyways, you said Ninja Gaiden 4's DLC was early this year. Then I'll be nice and give it March. Like that's as far as it goes. If it's not March, then suspicious. Don't you think?
Nothing can hinder my
That was
spirit. Nothing!
that was that was uncalled for.
I want your skills. Show me your secrets. Prepare! Get ready, fight!
Very much, man. Been 2 months and no new updates to DLC. You think they're gonna shell drop it like 2 black? I don't think so. They might do that. You can see the heart still drive having effects, there's lag in these. Anyways. So. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. The DMC reboot. That's a thing, right? Talking about DMC lately. And having a blast playing 4 again, because that was pretty good. I guess it feels good to play this game. It's what it's serious is so hooked on. Yeah, we're gonna just be. We're gonna talk a little bit because it's like your strings. I got just a few minutes left. Oh, come on. Okay. The reboot, the DMC reboot. Might as well say my thoughts on it. Few minutes. Yeah, yeah, no. I've been showing you those clips. I mean, can you really blame? Can you really? Come on. It's like we know that. Well, I really can't afford to this time. It's like midnight. Unfortunately, we would have had far more time, but YouTube has. No one told me I had to wait 24 hours to get permission, so yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Well, the model's been pretty alright so far. I heard the re. You're gonna ask, what is it? What do you want to say? What do you want to ask? How was the wait? The wait for this, for doing this? 24. Well, I mean, it's very day. Well, most of the day it really doesn't matter. I went back to the dentist again for an adjustment because, like I said, I went for adjustment last time, but well, they missed. They didn't do it entirely, so they had to do it again. And this, and there was a. Turns out there was a little bit left, but yeah, to wait. It was more aggravating than anything. Well, it's more like it's just that's just annoying. It's annoying having to. It sucks to hear. No, no, it's fine. It's nothing. It's not like getting 5 fillings like I did last year. And they did tell me about, wisdom teeth, but learned something. Learned something pretty interesting about wisdom teeth removals. If you look it up why they do that, the AI on Google even tells you this. Like, this is just known, apparently. And they, like, use them for, like, they have, like, I don't know, I guess a property in them. So they use it as a resource, a valuable resource. They literally say valuable resource. Wisdom teeth? No, I didn't get that. No, no, no. I did not go for that. It was just a checkup. They're still here, but they're nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Don't worry. I'm fine. I didn't get that done. And I don't think I will, because something tells me, I mean, that's why they mainly do it, to bank off a valuable resource. Well, no, you're not taking my teeth. They're not gold. They're not gold tooth. But yeah. So yeah, that guy who did the DMC video I keep talking about. The DMC video in particular, not that great, but there are some things I did like to hear. Also, he has like this music and stuff he was using from this community, so you can subscribe to, and did make some pretty cool intro. This and that intro for the video, showing like all the games. Seriously, it doesn't have not exactly secrets because you can just type it in and boom, it's right there. Yeah. Hmm. Well, when it comes to topics I wanted to discuss, we did one of them. And the DMC floor rumors that there were going to be more weapons for Dante and Nero, even. And Dante going to the underworld again. Like, I wonder what the. Like, I wonder if that were true. I wonder what. The game would have been definitely People would definitely look back on it a little better. But it's still good. Like that was I kind of just want to play more after that. Like that was great. That was great. It's conspiracy, I say. It's just create a model, create those ideas. Oh, Capcom finally remake the remakes the Devil May Cry lineup from 1 to 4. Like they said, the guy said something in the video. Basically, be an entire fan game at that point. Yeah, like Silver Knight Crusaders. That guy said something in the video that I've known deep inside for a long time when the thought of DMC rebooted. DMC one remake. Like this is like I know how much you really like one and different gameplay it is, but hearing what that guy said, it's like can't lie. I feel like it really does feel like Capcom would do that. Like I know deep inside myself. I know deep inside Capcom would definitely retro. Come on, man. Would definitely retrofit the more newer combat system into the remake. Would definitely retrofit it, and the guy said that if it like had the strengths of one, the atmosphere and all of that, and you asked me the level design. That's my part of one. Then with they remade Resident Evil, so they need to jump ship to another franchise. Yeah, wait till they do 5, which is like okay. You're already getting a new game. I'm gonna be pretty honestly. That's gonna kind of. I mean, I wouldn't mind that they do that with a DMC one remake. Like, just another DMC game would be great, but it would definitely suck. I know it would definitely super suck for you, but honestly, I would not be too happy with a remake to begin with. Like, first of all, just play the originals. That's what I say. Just play the original games. I just it's just that they're hard to access half the time, but not with not all the time though. Be realized to remake 5, 6, think they'll be perfect. Think they're perfectly fine. I never played 5 yet, and I did play 6. Well, I also think the other originals are so perfect in the way they are too. I'm not a fan. It's like after I'm not a fan of RE. Like I like what they're doing, but those remakes were not yeah, not a great time spent. They're not great time spent. I spent a lot of time on those. I had my share of fun, but it's only so much fun until you get grabbed by a zombie and you have to wait like 10 seconds to take the damage and all that. Just port the game. Exactly, that's what I say. And I just want to see the next DMC and what happens then. Like, or whatever. Honestly, like I said, I don't really look forward anymore. Just see what happens. Like right now, there's only two things really. Onimusha, the new Onimusha, kind of like after I saw that guy's video, definitely looking forward to that way more now. Like it just shot. Like, isn't that funny? Like before we were like skeptical about Onimusha and excited for Neo 3, and then it just went backwards. It just flipped around. Now we're skeptical on Neo 3. Well, I'm not too skeptical myself. Like, I don't mind the last strand of hope this year. Was there nothing else? I mean, I don't know what else really. But yeah, it's only Mushin. And the final game that I genuinely look forward to is Phantom Blade Zero. Like, I saw that and, it looks like it's gonna be a real fun time. And, when you're doing, like, the trailers from what I saw, like, gameplay, like, the stuff you're doing, like, enemies surround you and stab at you just for you to jump up and then jump to avoid and then bounce off their blades or just like the stuff they're doing. The game was supposed to be there was a chance the game came out in 2024. Yeah, but it moved to but then it was said that it will probably be no, this was I don't think this is officially said, but it was said it was like they were thought that it was gonna be 2024 maybe, and then add the year after, but still no. I don't think it was delayed. I think that's just that's people theorizing. But even look, if that's how it's going, I don't care how long it takes, so long as that time spent is being used to make a wonderful game and not a we don't need another the day before. I imagine you might have been reeling after I said that, or not. You know what that is? I mean, it's hard to, if you're a fan of, if you like games, it's hard not to know what the day before was. Stupid Never Dies is one. Yeah, I did see that one. Not much, though. It's not really my type of aesthetic, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's used to improve the end product, and it's all worth the wait. That game here and gone in an instant. Yeah, it took forever. It was like a whole story. Like a run. It was. Yeah, it was just a massive scam. But yeah. So next time we're gonna so hopefully tomorrow night it's gonna be Neo 3 demo. And you can see what I think or how it goes for me. I still yet to play the other two, so this is a bit of a was just absurd way, but you guys said the demo might disappear, so might be taken down, so yeah, gotta hurry. And well, yeah, that's about it, I guess. So how was it? I'm switching roles. Switching roles. There's taking money and I think it's over the 14th. I think so, anyways. Well, at least we have the those games like amongst the trash heap. There's those better ones. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Just wish there was Just wish we had a few more people here, but yeah. Well, it's a start. It's a start. What matters is that we did it. We did it. Done. But next time is going to be sooner because starting at 8 is not ideal. No, but how you started. Yeah, it's just what can I say? Just gotta start and do it. Keep at it, it'll grow from there. Yeah. When that mod video is done, I'm gonna try and make an effort to get back to the coding I've been learning. So we'll have as much of a free sk It's not gonna be super long though. I'll be sure to have that done in the early days. So by the end, definitely, well, basically nothing will change much. Just, yeah. But I do have that drawing to work on because it's supposed to draw me. And that is one I am quite looking forward to. Like it's, yeah, okay, that's enough. So, outro. All right then. So again, thanks for watching and taking this time. It's getting hella late now. That's right, huh? Mary first and then Rose after? Yep. Yep. Well, that's me. I'm Mary. So again, thanks for watching and see you again. Thank you. So yeah, see you next time. Cheers. Damn right, it was a long time.